Ladies, today we are breaking down a topic that a lot of people never openly talk about: DL men and gym bro hookup culture. Why do gyms become such common meeting spots for some DL men? How do subtle interactions happen to make these hookups a success? And what psychology is behind it all? A lot of people think the gym is just about fitness, but for some closeted gay or bisexual DL men, the gym is also their playground to find a guy they like. DL men use gyms as places to quietly test attraction and connect with other men without openly saying anything. This is not about accusing every man at the gym of being DL. Most people are there simply to work out. But let's not be naive here. The gym is an attractive hotspot for men who like other men. Think about it. The gym is where you will find some of the most attractive men trying to maintain their bodies. They eat healthy. Every one of those guys care a great deal about their appearance. So you better believe gay and bisexual men will be there, because the gays go where the fine men are. Another major reason gyms can become attractive environments for DL men is because gyms are heavily associated with masculinity. Muscles, athleticism, and discipline are all highly valued in gym bro culture. For some DL men who are attracted to masculinity, at peak hours, the gym becomes an environment filled with the exact type of men they admire or love to watch at a safe distance. And because the gym is already centered around achieving the most optimal male physique, having strong biceps, abs, and glutes, men who like other men can't help but be drawn to a place like this. It is what it is. I'll say it again. Where the fine men are, the gays flock. Some DL men may also spend extra time at the gym, not only for fitness, but also to observe who regularly attends and to become a familiar face in the environment and slowly build comfort around men they find attractive. The idea is simple. The more often a guy sees you working out, the less he'll view you as a stranger or weirdo. That familiarity can make casual conversations much easier later on. A DL man may see a guy he likes and will initiate a conversation with him on the gym floor to test him to see if he might be gay or maybe at least bi-curious. To get a better feel of the guy's temperament, they will do a few things. For example, asking the guy to record a workout video for Instagram or TikTok, asking about different exercises to target certain areas, complimenting the guy's workout routine, discussing fitness goals and nutrition. Very innocent. This helps the DL man test the guy's interest level. Now, to be clear, most guys who do this are simply being friendly, which is the exact reason DL men use this to their advantage. They want to appear innocent, like they simply want to talk about fitness like a normal person would, when in reality, they are just trying to see if the guy might be gay or bi or possibly curious. And most importantly, is he interested? The reason DL men ask about workouts is because it provides plausible deniability, meaning if the interaction is rejected, the DL man can flip it or gaslight and say, "I was only talking about fitness, bro. You're crazy." If this happens, DL men will lie and walk away, usually because it's clear the guy is not a fellow DL like him. Because DL men are so masculine, they have to resort to sneaky things to find each other. The fear of being publicly embarrassed, rejected, or worse, outed is real. One of the biggest themes in DL gym bro culture is masculinity. Many DL men are deeply concerned about how other people perceive them. Because of that, some may avoid behavior they believe could make others question their sexuality. This can include avoiding openly flirtatious behavior with a guy, avoiding openly gay spaces like clubs and bars, or limiting interactions with visibly flamboyant gay men in public settings. However, in some cases, DL men may feel more comfortable approaching openly gay or feminine men privately because there is less uncertainty involved. No need to beat around the bush with a guy who looks like Saucy Santana. You can get straight to just asking him out. But approaching another masculine presenting man is riskier, especially in a public setting. Why? Because if the guy is not interested or reacts negatively, the DL man may fear embarrassment, getting outed, and having to throw hands. So instead of direct flirting, communication has to be much more subtle. Another tactic DL men use to keep themselves hidden is using a burner social media account. Many professional DL men create secondary Instagram or Snapchat accounts separate from their accounts that show their real identity. These accounts may be used to follow young, half-naked gay men with abs or trans women privately, and to DM these individuals discreetly. DL closeted gay, bi, or bi-curious men will also test men out in the gym locker room. This is called cruising. This usually includes repeated back and forth eye contact, similar to constantly glancing and looking back to see if the other guy looks back too. If he does, this shows interest because it shows that he likes what he sees. These interactions are usually very quick and subtle, usually happens in seconds. The goal is often to communicate interest without openly saying anything. The less you speak, the more plausible deniability there will be. The easier it will be to gaslight and wiggle away from gay allegations. It's all in the eyes. If you're familiar with how men are naturally, most men can't help but look at someone they find attractive. If you catch him constantly staring and looking away when caught, then a few seconds later he looks again at you. This is an easy giveaway that there is at least something about you he finds interesting. To be clear, cruising happens everywhere and not just in gym settings. It's also very common in men's public restrooms, train station bathrooms, truck stop bathrooms, hiking trails, and much, much more. I don't recommend this behavior. This is just for educational purposes. Cruising is very risky for so many reasons. Anyway, let's say the guy doesn't respond to any of these methods. Cool. He is clearly not a DL man. He has passed the gay test. At this point, DL men just move on. Or he may have a new straight gym buddy. Awesome. Nothing wrong with that. But the DL man now knows if he wants adult bedroom activity, he will need to find a different guy since this one isn't DL like him. Most real straight men won't catch on to any of this anyway. They will go about their day thinking the gym members are so friendly, which is a good thing. This allows DL men to avoid possible public embarrassment or confrontation. However, it's important to remember, eye contact alone does not automatically mean someone is flirting. It could also mean the guy wants to rob you, depending on the setting. We live in a crazy world, and the dynamics of cruising are not the same as years ago. Cruising in general is risky and not recommended. It's best to get on a hookup app and meet up at a hotel room. Then handle your business privately. Keep the nasty stuff out of public view. This video is just for educational purposes for those who are unaware of this topic. You really have to be a gay man to understand fully how this works, but I digress on the topic of cruising for now. Anyways, I want to make one thing clear, that every gym interaction between two guys is not flirting, and not every friendly gym guy is secretly interested in men. That is simply not true. Most gym goers are there to improve their overall health, fitness, and to decompress from this crazy, stressful world we live in. However, those reasons give DL men the very plausible deniability that they need just in case a guy catches on to what they are doing and calls them out. DL men like to blend in and appear innocent. This video is about understanding the social dynamics of gym bro DL men. Some people see it as harmless, others see it as deceptive. What do you think about this? Did you know this is how DL men got down at the gym? Let me know if you have ever heard of cruising or have ever witnessed it taking place. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments about this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos about DL men's behavior. To all my zesty besties who just joined the membership, thank you for watching and joining. If you listening haven't done so already, join the membership by clicking the join link now and become a zesty bestie today. You'll join others in getting access to exclusive member-only videos. I just uploaded a new one today, actually. Check it out now. YouTube also thinks you like this video on the screen. Click it if you can't wait for my next video upload.